Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski. We have Lewis from Patriots Nation Tattoo on the mic. Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show.
Thank you, Dominic. This is Lewis from Patriots Nation Tattoo. I'm on YouTube talking with Dominic from the New York Sports Show. How you been, man?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, too. So, we're here together to do the predictions for week 9 since the 49ers and the Cardinals already played, so we're going to cancel that one. I don't went for the 49ers. I don't know who you went to. And also, there's already a game already between Houston and the Jaguars. So what we can do, we can go to the rest of the games and the afternoons, the inning, the Sunday night game, and the Monday night game. We can do the prediction for those games. If it's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. We did have a couple games that started early today, especially the Texans and Jaguars game. Now, that game is still going on. Who do you think is going to win between the Texans and Jaguars?
I'm going for the Texans. The biggest people that had a 1.5 average for the Houston Texans. So since I'm playing in London and Whistling, the stadium over there in London, so
yeah, I have to say
it's kind of even because they only got like 1.5. So I give it for the Texans right now. The last time that I checked, the Texans was winning the game 9-3. So. I give it to Houston. Houston will give the pitch to Houston. How about you?
I'm going with the Texans too. The Jaguars definitely having an up season from 2018, but I feel like the Texans have this one in the bag.
Yeah, that's true. Nick Foles hurt. They got the backup quarterback. He's doing okay. The team is 4-4. They're fighting in the AFC South Division with Houston, but I think Houston got better weapons, so I give advantage to Houston, and I think they're gonna win the division.
Yeah, 100%. And then we have the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Chicago Bears. The Eagles definitely not having the best season that they could hope for. Who do you think is gonna get that one?
Chicago got a great defense, and the Eagles got a great team. The Eagles been back and forth, so I'll pick the Eagles because I don't trust the quarterback from the Bears. He have an issue with his shoulder, so like he can run out of the pocket, but he's having an issue with his shoulder. So like the last game, they even lost with that field goal kick, even when I mean they don't trust their kicker. I pick the Eagles to win. It's at home to Philly. I root for the Eagles. How about you?
I'm going with the Chicago Bears. They do have a very good defense. I know that there is injury, but I feel the Eagles are very up and down. It seems like this season. I feel like Chicago could win it, but I do think it will be going into overtime though.
They got the Eagles 4.5. The Vegas, whatever the prediction from Vegas. So that's kind of how I pick the Eagles. You pick the Bears, so it's a good pick between both of us. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have the Vikings against the Chiefs. Now this is another game that Mahomes will not be playing. Definitely gonna hurt them. And then the Vikings, they're having a pretty good season.
That's true. The Vikings are 6-2. The Chiefs are 5-3. That's true. What about you? Confirmed that Mahomes is not playing. So my predictions, I picked the Vikings because I don't like the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. So I picked the Vikings, even like Mahomes not playing there. So and the Vikings are playing a little bit good. So let's see what happens. Even it's really hard to play Kansas City because especially the fans, the crowd, it gets so loud.
Yeah.
I don't know how the coach from the Vikings and the quarterback can communicate with the call. So let's see what happens again. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be at 1:00. The Vegas pick, they got Minnesota 4.5 points over Kansas City Chiefs. So I picked the Vikings. How about you, Dominic?
I'm going with the Vikings too. The Chiefs, they just can't really do anything without Mahomes. I feel like the Vikings are gonna get this win.
Yeah, because even the like you cannot trust the defense of the Chiefs. They're not. They got maybe a good offense because they got good receivers, good tight ends, good running backs, but they don't got the main quarterback. But the defense is like, even like the coach. I forgot the other team who beat in Texas. Two great games. You can see when you run through them, and you can beat them.
Yeah. And then going on next, we have the Indianapolis Colts going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like it's gonna be a blowout win for the Steelers. I think the Colts are no match to them. How about you?
Well, I don't know if you heard the news. I think the two running backs of the Steelers are hurt. The rookie, he's out. James Conner, I mean, he's with a shoulder injury, so I think he's predicting maybe the Dolphins not to play. And so he's using the second backup quarterback. I picked the coach. I like the coach. I like the running back. I like the coach defense. There's only about 1 point differential between the Steelers and the coach. Sorry about that. I'm the biggest pick. So I picked the coach to win this game. Let's see what happens. It's in Pittsburgh. It's gonna be a little bit hard. So but let's see what happens. I picked the coach. How about you?
I'm going with the Steelers. I don't think injuries would do anything for them. I think they're gonna win that game.
Well, remember, when you got people hurt, the next person got to step it up.
Yeah, definitely.
So when you got teams that they don't step it up and show you do your job, then you cannot trust the team or you cannot trust the player or your teammates. So let's see what happens. It's gonna be a good game between both of them. I know the Steelers got advantage over the Colts the last couple of years, winning the game. But this year's a different coach team. Let's see what happens. Then, who wins or loses, I'll let you know, Dominic.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very defensive game. And now going on, I think this is going to be such a low-scoring game. The New York Jets going up against the Dolphins.
Well, yeah, the Jets was 1-6. The Dolphins 0-7. I don't know why they made that trade for Khalid. The Dolphins, even he's hurt, he can't even play. They also trade their running back and send him to Arizona, Dre. So, and then the Dolphins had a momentum with the Steelers on Monday Night Raw, but Monday Night Football, but they lost the game, and so I picked the Jets over the Dolphins. I know even the Jets are struggling too. They lost Mosley, and then the trade deadline they try to make some trades, and hurt people's feelings like with Adam and with Bell. So I hope the Jets pick it up this time with Sam Darnold. Be confident and play the way they play with the Cowboys, the way they play that game. Throw the pass, run the ball, let's go some touchdowns. If they do that with the Dolphins, I think they win the game. How about you?
Personally, I'm a diehard New York Jets fan, but I don't know. Sam Darnold has definitely not even been doing a mediocre job. He's been playing absolutely horrible. I don't know. And then the Dolphins have Ryan Fitzpatrick on, who is, I feel like he's kind of underweight. I'm not saying he's the best quarterback right now in the NFL, but he's consistent enough. It's really hard to say. But can I just go back to the trade deadline? The fact that we even tried to the fact that we went behind Jamal Adams back, which is probably the number one safety in the league, the fact that we were going to trade him is absolutely disgraceful that we did that. I feel like the Dolphins are going to win this game, but it's hard to say. Definitely a low-scoring affair will be going around.
That's true, Dominic. And also you gotta be careful because when you say these kind of things, like I said, behind people's back, you're hurting their feelings. It means like you don't trust the player, you don't trust the organization. So like next year when it starts the new season, maybe I ain't gonna see Adams. Adams said he want to be traded or he want to leave. Or
Yeah.
like trade me, release me because this way, there's no trust between the bond. What I'm doing here for it. Why I'm playing in New York, being a New York
Yeah,
player, New York Jets team, organization. Want to be the captain of the defense. If you don't trust me, then let me go. So that I'm thinking by next year, if this continue like this, and then I'm doing the peace, I think Adam will go somewhere else.
Yeah, and can I just say one thing?
Yeah, tell me.
The biggest reason that we have Le'Veon Bell is because of Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams kept saying to Le'Veon Bell to come to the Jets. If it wasn't for him, we may not even have Le'Veon Bell right now, who's the best running back in the NFL.
It's true. Bell is a good running back, and when he touches the ball, he can do so many plays and so many moves. He can just he can't he touch when he has one. Even with his shoulders, he's like a butter. He will slip and he just run through you. And he's a good running back. So he got the quarterback, but he's gonna need a better coach so can help him push. He got a great defense with Adam. He got a good running back with Bell. So just the organization just gotta get better. And even on the draft, when they trade also the defensive tackle, and y'all got a 3rd round pick and a 5th pick, just gotta get better,
Yeah. And now going on to the next set, we have the Buffalo Bills against the Washington Redskins. The Redskins are having such a horrible season. The Bills having such a good season, definitely 100% better than 2018. I'm predicting it to be a blowout win for the Buffalo Bills. The Redskins have no chance. What do you think?
I think I picked the Bills. It's true. Today they're gonna start with a rookie quarterback, the Redskins. So they 1-7, and the Bills is 5-2. Bills got a great defense because I know that they're really tough with the Patriots. So I give it to the Bills. Even the Bills lost the last game with the Eagles, but the Redskins is not the Eagles. So I don't know. I give it to the Bills, man. Like you said, it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, 100% a blowout. Josh Allen is the GOAT right now for Buffalo, and they just have a good team all around. Now, going on next, we have the Tennessee Titans versus the Panthers. I feel like that's going to be... It's hard to say that they're two of the same teams, really, like two average teams. What do you think?
Well, they both using the backup quarterback. You realize, you don't got Cam Newton for the Panthers, and you don't got Mariota for the Tennessee Titans. So that's in Carolina. Panthers got blown out last week by the 49ers, and the Tennessee won a really close game. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
This is going to be interesting. Very interesting. It's going to be a very close game, I feel like.
So, who you pick?
I think it's going to be a tie, to be honest with you. I don't think...
A tie?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. It's going to be a tie, 100%.
Yeah, that'll be the second game this year. It'll be a tie in the NFL.
Yeah.
See if that happens.
Yeah, I just don't think that any backup will be able to do anything in this game. I think it's going to definitely be a low-scoring game, and I don't think one team will be able to come out on top.
That's true. Let's see what happens. I picked Tennessee, so it's going to be a close game, because they're both using the backup quarterbacks.
Yeah. And now we have the Detroit Lions versus the Oakland Raiders. That's gonna be a very interesting game. No team has really shown anything this season. The Lions definitely doing a lot better than 2018. I think they could come out on top, but once again, it's gonna be a low-scoring game.
Yeah, I picked Detroit because they got a good quarterback. Maybe made some trades on the trade deadline. They beat the Giants last week, so I hope Detroit beat the Oakland Raiders. Even like both teams they're up and down. So you got the Lions 3-3 with one tie, and then you got the Raiders 3-4. So also the Raiders are struggling. So I think their rookie running back is hurt too. So I'm not sure he's even be available to play today, and I'm not really sure about that one.
Yeah,
But
he
I
won't
picked the
be.
Lions. How about you?
I'm going with the Lions.
Okay, that's a good pick right there.
Yeah. And now we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are having such a great team this season. I think they're definitely going to make it in the playoffs. I don't think Tampa Bay has the stuff to beat them.
No, yeah, I picked the Seahawks over the Buccaneers. The Seahawks are 6-2. The Buccaneers are 2-5. Buccaneers have been struggling.
Yeah.
The Seahawks got much better. I know they got the good receiving group. Even they got my player that I was running for my team in the Patriots, Josh Gordon, when he got released and the Seahawks picked some waivers, but he's still hurt. So he ain't gonna be available for maybe like in a couple of weeks. Once he gets back from injury, the Seahawks gonna be a scary team because having Gordon, I think and I forgot Locken and the other receivers, three court man. It's gonna be a good team for the Seahawks, but for this game versus the Buccaneers, and plus it's at Seattle's at home, I pick the Seahawks.
Yeah, same with me. I don't think the Buccaneers have any kind of chance to win. Next up, we have the Green Bay Packers versus the Chargers. That's an interesting one. What do you think?
Two top quarterbacks, Rodgers versus Phillip Rivers. Chargers having an issue with their running back since they never trade him. I think he still got to play with Gordon. Packers are playing a great season this year, 7-1. I got one of my friends, Steven. He's a Packers fan. He's going nuts. They're playing a great team. Rodgers has been playing at a different level this year. It's in LA, but like even when you see when you go to the stadiums, it's not really full of Chargers fans. Maybe it's the other team. So I'll pick the Packers. Packers gonna win this game over the Chargers. So I pick the Packers. How about you?
I'm going with the Packers too. I don't really think the Chargers. I think it's gonna be a close game, but it's gonna be a high-scoring game, though. Okay, now we have the Cleveland Browns, who has had such a down season. No one expected their season to go this way. They're going up against the Denver Broncos. I think it's going to be Broncos.
I'm not sure about the Broncos because right now the quarterback got hurt. Joe Flacco is out.
Yeah.
He's out for I think it's 4 to 6 weeks with an injury neck.
Yeah, he is out for 4 to 6 weeks.
And also they're having issues with the coaching, the offense coach and the head coach. So I picked the Browns. I know it's in Denver, but Denver's not playing good. They're 2-6. Even the Browns 2-5. So the Browns got a team. They got to step it up, and they can play together as a team. They can win this game. But I picked the Browns over the Broncos. How about you?
Personally, I'm still going with the Denver Broncos. The Cleveland Browns haven't had this stuff in a while. Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham Jr., they've done nothing this season, really. I don't think, despite all the issues that the Broncos have, I think the Broncos will be able to pull it out on top.
That being said, if the Broncos win, because remember, they're using the rookie.
Yeah.
So I think they're using the backup quarterback right now for the Broncos. So
they are.
I would like the Broncos to win, but even though I picked the Browns, but that'd be a nice win if the Broncos wins. I'd be in shock. I think the Browns fans, I'd be pissed off because they say like, why, they're using a backup quarterback who can't even beat that team. Yeah. I'd be in shock.
Okay, now we have, I think everyone knows who's gonna win. Patriots versus Ravens. Patriots are gonna blow out the Ravens. 100% Patriots win. How about you?
Even I pick my team. I cannot always go against my team. 100%. I pick the Patriots over the Ravens. I know it's gonna be tough, but it's not the same defense as before. You know, Ray Lewis, you know,
Yeah.
Slud. You had all those, you know, Ed Reed, where you had all those nasty defenses the Ravens past years and years ago. So it's not the same team. They still got a good running back with Ingram, a good quarterback Lamar Johnson, a good receiving group, and plus, you know, good defense. But my defense is just being crazy and doing records and records and records. Have been done for a long time. So, and then I don't know if you heard the news. My rookie for our team is back, Nikhil Harry. He's back. So with him on the lineup, Sanu, Adaman, and the 7 Marius, all those 5 receivers, you know, coming out, and then you got also, you know, James White, and you got Sonny Michel, you know, as an offense. I know our offense is struggling, but I hope we can get a little bit better. So now you got Nikhil Harris back. Oh my God, it's gonna be a different lineup that maybe people didn't see before. Because he was hurt, he was out for 8 weeks, but now he's back. Well, my prediction is 35 to 17 Patriots over the Ravens.
I agree 100% with you. The Patriots have such a great team. I don't think any NFL team will be able to match how the Patriots have played in a while. I don't think any NFL team will be able to go to the same level as the Patriots for a very long time, because the Patriots, they're in their own category. They just have such an amazing team the last couple of seasons, and I think that they're probably going to win the Super Bowl again this year, to be honest with you.
And then another thing is what it gets me mad, especially like other fans groups all say, "Oh, the Patriots got an easier schedule." It's not that because we got an easier schedule. We don't make the schedule. The NFL makes the schedule. The problem is the other team is you don't come to play the game, a 60-minute game, then you're gonna lose. You know, if you don't push yourself, your effort, do your job, play hard every day, each down, each run, each pass, the defense and the offense, the special team all together. If you don't play the way together, you ain't gonna win. So when you see other teams like winning, like especially like the NBA, the Golden State Warriors, they're having that dynasty. But look at now, they down because everybody's hurt, somebody left. So when Tom Brady retire and Belichick leave, then yeah, the dynasty is gonna be over. But when you got those two guys still in that team and that communication and the way they study the other team, you know, like you said, I think this year is our chance to go to the Super Bowl, to Super Bowl 54, and win, and become the first team in history to have 7 championships.
Yeah, and I have to say, I think people saying that about the schedule is completely stupid. No schedule is really easy. No schedule is really easy. And take this as an example. The New York Jets are supposed to have the #1 easiest remaining schedule in the NFL after they completed Week 4. But they've been sucking. Just because you go up against teams who have a losing record does not mean it's going to be an easy win.
Look at the Browns.
Yeah.
You got a great quarterback, a first round pick. You got 2 great running backs. You know, Kareem Hunt's going to come out the Week 10, and then they got Chuck. That's 2 top running backs. Then you got Landry, and then you got Beckham Jr., 2 top receivers.
Yeah, and they're doing a sucky job.
And they're only 2 and 5. So if you see teams like, you know, they got good teams and they got bad records. Then you see poor teams, but they got a better record. So it's like that's fast. There's so many hate that think they got an easy schedule. Well, it's not an easy schedule.
It's not.
Just go and play the game. You know, show what you can do on the field, and win. You know, so like, I hate the Patriots, or I hate the Jets, or I hate the Giants, or I hate the Cowboys, I hate the Packers, I hate the Steelers. Stop with so much with the hate. Just win.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
You know, I know, like you said, the Jets supposed to have a easy schedule after like Week 4, but see, if y'all not winning and the team's not coming together, nothing's gonna happen, you know. and then and the coach is not pushing the players like, hey, you're doing this wrong. Let's do this the correct way, so then we can win. But it's never gonna happen. So I hope the people understand. We don't make the schedule. The NFL make the schedules.
Yeah. And now, the final game of Week 9, we have the Cowboys going up against the Giants. Daniel Jones, it's like he's in his own world. He cannot keep his hands on the ball. It's either interception or it's a fumble. I think the Cowboys are going to win because the Giants are going to turn over the ball so much.
Well, I don't like both teams, because you always gotta, have your enemy. But since we gotta pick somebody, like I did my video prediction on Tuesday, I picked the Giants over the Cowboys. One thing about the Cowboys fans of the Cowboys team thinking they are the Americans team, but they don't win a Super Bowl since 1995. But anybody can see this video. Any Cowboys fans all around, around the world, please stop saying that every year you're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because you're not. You're not.
Nothing. You're not proving nothing.
Yeah.
Your team don't win since 1995. Was the last time they won the Super Bowl.
That's over 20 years.
Y'all not. Maybe y'all won 5 Super Bowl in history. I understand that, but you only won 3 playoffs game in maybe 23 years. In 24 years. 3 playoff games, that's it, after 1995.
Yeah, like the Cowboys, no, just no. Like the Cowboys, they are not going anywhere for a while.
No, they haven't. The record's 4-3 this year. The Giants are 2-6. I think they'll win the division because Giants are struggling.
Yeah.
The Redskins are struggling. The Eagles is like up and down. So if the Eagles don't step it up, then the Cowboys will win the division. They'll qualify for the playoff automatically. But if they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl this year, I don't think so because you got the 49ers in the top. You got the Saints. You got the Packers. You got the Seahawks. The Reds are struggling, but they can still be on the hunt. But between the Cowboys and the Giants, I hope the Giants win. I know you're a Giants fan too. I don't know. I'm not sure, but like you said, you don't trust Daniel Jones because if not, it'd be interesting to put back Eli Manning in this game. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, because Daniel Jones is very inconsistent. I think he has potential, but they shouldn't have him be starting every game. It should be Eli and Daniel Jones every other game instead of just taking Eli out and having Daniel Jones do the rest of the games in the season. I think that's the dumbest thing to do.
So let me ask you a question, Dominic. You think Eli will next year will stay with the Giants, or he'll be traded, or he's gonna leave? What you think?
Personally, I think Eli is gonna retire after this season. I really think he's gonna retire because there's no future for him with the Giants. If anything, if you just say he's gonna go with a rebuilding team, he's gonna go to a team like Tampa Bay, or he's gonna go to a rebuilding team. But I think most likely we're gonna hear during this off season that Eli Manning is retiring.
I would like to see Eli Manning maybe in the Dolphin uniform, go to Miami because Miami's struggling. So
yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, because they don't trust their quarterback. They don't trust their rookie. They traded for the first round pick this year in the draft. So so if Eli Manning is not being trusted by the Giants, he's being being the bench.
Yeah.
I'll tell let me go, release me now. I'll find somewhere else, somewhere else that I can at least, play the game before I retire.
Yeah.
Anybody else right now? No more predictions right now? Or that's it?
No, that is all. Thank you for being on. And for those who don't know, Lewis is actually going to be on tomorrow night for Monday Night Mike. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna do Monday Night Mike, so we can talk about the predictions about about the Sunday games. That's why I say, thank you for Dominic. My name is Lewis. You can go to my channel, Patriots Nation Tattoo. I don't got a computer, but I've been doing it through my cell phones, and I'll try to do it every week. My prediction for each week for football, and I appreciate Dominic, give me the chance, to call in and speak with him. So when he does the video, you can see the video. Also, you can go to his channel, New York Sports Show. He's a great kid.
Thank
great
you.
feature for the sports and for the show, and also giving me the opportunity to speak at. And I appreciate for that, Dominic.
Thank you once again for being on. It means a lot to have you on. Links to Lewis's channel will be in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to him. Thank you once again for being on, and I'll see you again on here tomorrow.
Oh, of course. And people, don't forget to see the video. Please hit a like, comment, and subscribe. And also watch the games today, because there's going to be good games today, week 9 on the NFL. So, and don't miss any games. So please subscribe, like, and comment both our shows. So thank you, Dominic, and have a great day, man.
You too. Thank you once again. Make sure to subscribe to Patriots Nation Tattoo. Link will be in the description below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm your host, Dominic, kind of us here of the New York Sports Show, signing out. Peace.